Charge my camera. My camera is going dead, but the perfume stand came, so I'm gonna do, this is the before. I'm gonna show you how it looks in the, so this is the before, and then I'll show y'all the after. I wanted to show y'all how I did it, but my camera's dead, so we'll see. And then last night was so good, as you could tell. You know your night is good when you still got the armband on. It was good. Like I told y'all, it was Haitian Independence Day, and it was the New Year. And I did drink my soup. I forgot to show y'all that, but baby, I had to borrow a black shirt and put on top of my dress so it don't get dirty. But we had a good time though. The New Year is starting off good. So I'm gonna pick y'all back up. All right. So this is how they look. I love, love, love. I did in alphabetical order, but I did them by like trays. So this is going down like this and then picks back up like this. So I need to add some more perfume. You know, this was my new one. My friend has suggested for me to buy it. I give it an okay. It doesn't linger that long though. I think this is something that you just wear when you're going out for dinner. It doesn't linger that long. But my top tier favorite is this, of course, and definitely this. I went to Aruba and I just sprayed this because I was running late, and I think the flight was like a 3-hour flight. And the lady at the resort was like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. I was like, oh, wow. So, and then this one is also good too. I love this one too. And you know, I go crazy about Le Labo, especially Santal 33. As you can tell, I had just refilled it and look, halfway gone. I need to re-up on this one. This one's like gone too. This is why I sell Libre. I love that one. So yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower and go get my oil changed because it's supposed to be changed like months ago. And I'm like, when I drive tomorrow, I was baby, let me just go to Jiffy Lube right quick and just get a quick one. I don't like to go to them, but for some reason my mechanic, I don't know, he's been acting a little weird with me. But okay. And I have some returns to do, and what else I had to do? I think that was it. Yeah. So let me hop in the shower and get my life together, honey. Came back. Now I remember what I had to do. I have to bring this bag to Chanel because it is not to Chanel, but there's a oh my gosh, a shoe / designer spot. You remember when I had my problem with my white one? Focus. I had a problem with my white one where there was like red everywhere on the bag, and they fixed it to where there's like no red anymore. So that's why I'm like, let me go and get this one clean. As you can tell, like all on the rim. Oh, I think my thumb is causing it, but there you go. All on the rim, especially here. I don't know where this scraped up at, but it's red. This is why I really wanted a black one, but I'm like, this color was so pretty. And out of all my purses that I wear this the most. Like, I didn't think I was gonna wear this one the most, but I wear it the most. And I think once I get it clean, I'm gonna have her sit for a little while. Cause baby, when I tell you I've been destroying this little mama right here, eating her up. I should have got it in black, but it's all right though. So y'all, I didn't really get to tell y'all what happened last night. So we went to, this is not their first time having this event. I think think I need to bring my purse back to Gucci because the lock just don't be locking sometimes, honey, and it's pissing me off. But anywho, so we went to, it was called Soup Jumeau in Champagne, but I was trying to find the ad on IG, and come to find out on IG, it's just Soup and Champagne. So it was down in Ivadaries, which is North Miami. It was really good. The only problem that they had was the sound. They weren't having good electrical. They had some electrical problems. So the band named Impulsive was supposed to perform. They performed like a song and a half, and the first time they came on stage, they were killing it. And you know, like the one part in Haitian music that be like, when that second intro part comes in, it be like doo-doo-doom, and like it really get good. Well, the electricity cut off, and they had to go ahead and fix it. Once they fixed it, they came back on stage again, and the same thing happened. The moment it was about to get real good, the man threw his mic on the floor and was like, I'm done. And he left the stage. But Richie, I think I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but he was a part of the Kaimi group, but they broke up, and he has his own band now, and he's the one who really made the night. Like, he rode it through, he stuck it out, and baby, when I tell you, he was giving hits after hits after hits, and we was just going for Happy Independence Day, okay? So if you're American, and if you're not aware of the Haitian culture, January 1st, like I said with my Get Ready With Me, January 1st is Haitian Independence Day. We achieved our independence in 1804. We were the first Black Republican island to do it, and since then we always, you know, celebrate. And we celebrate by drinking soup, because once we won the war, that was the only thing that was available was pumpkin. So we made pumpkin soup. So every 1st of January, you will see Haitians drinking soup jumeau, which is pumpkin soup, or how Americans will say squash soup. Because I love me some squash soup, baby. Panera bread, be having that squash soup with a little bit of pumpkin seeds in it. Oh, I'm tearing it up. But don't get it confused with May 16th. A lot of people get it confused with May 16th. May 16th is when we achieved our flag. When we had our own flag. That's what it's, Haitian Flag Day is May 16th. For some reason, a lot of people get that confused. Like, same thing like Americans get Martin Luther King Day and Martin Luther King birthday confused. Like, it's not the same. It's not the same. So I'm heading to Starbucks, of course. I got wet, but that was my fault, being not being clean and leaving all these Starbucks cups in my car. So I decided to clean it out, and I had like a smidget of Starbucks left in one cup. And I thought Publix bags are now giving Walmart bags, baby. They had holes in the bag, and it just spilled over. And it's so crazy because I had my purse like wrapped around me, and I was like, let me just keep it like that. But then I felt like it was getting in the way, so the moment I went like this, I guess the cup tilted in the bag, and it spilled everywhere, baby. So we're gonna drop off my Chanel bag, do returns for Target, and go get this oil change, because my car is screaming. And I usually don't do this. I be on top of my oil change. But when I asked the guy, he was like, yeah, come. And then when I called him, he was like, I didn't have you on the schedule. I was like, I spoke to you. So, ooh, feisty this new year, baby. Let's not get into a car accident. Clearly people can't go because there's traffic. So, yes. Same old day, different day. I don't know about y'all. Pleasant. It's not like at the, oh, now I gotta keep my mask on, because it swiped my makeup off. Swiping, no swiping. I like it. It's fast paced. Like, the people are really, they're sick, but they're not that like sick. I had a patient who had strep, and I knew it was strep because when she came in, she was like, my tonsils are so swollen. So I was like, okay, we're gonna rule out strep first, and we're gonna see. Strep there, came back positive. Put her on amoxicillin, told her to drink a lot of fluids, told her if she's still having some tonsil pain, to go ahead and she could take some Tylenol. Then I had another family of 3 who came in and were complaining of fever, body aches. I'm like, I think you have COVID, so let's swipe you for. No, we don't have COVID, baby. Swab them. All 3 of them popped up COVID. I was like, yeah. So I wrote them for vitamin C, zinc, Tessalon Pearl, Flonase, because a couple of them was complaining of having some stuffy nose. So I wrote them for that, and I just gave them albuterol inhaler as needed. I don't know what this man was doing. Albuterol inhaler as needed. You know, I'm heading to my other interview. I feel bad, but I'm like, I love this for the simple fact that, you know, it's not that urgent care of an urgent care experience. This man don't know what he's doing. It's not like that. I thought, but I do know that I need to familiarize myself with suturing, because we had 3 people who came in for suture removal, but we have registered nurses there, so they're able to take the sutures out. So I'm like, okay, that's good, but baby, when it's time to put them in, I'm gonna have to put them in. And that's the only thing that I did not do was do sutures. So I need to brush up on that if I'm gonna keep this one. But I think I like it. They're so nice. Oh my gosh, the staff is, and it's all women. I'm looking at the notepad to see like if there's men, but so far everybody in there are women, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's kind of a breath of fresh air. So no, I didn't get training. They just dropped me straight in, and I feel like it's so, because of the training that I did get with well, I didn't get training at the detox center neither, so I kind of got comfortable with that nobody's gonna train you type aspects. And a lot of people that I speak to, they're like, girl, I didn't get no training. I winged it. So the only reason, like I told y'all, why I left that place that I was working as an NP, the patients were just disgusting. They were just nasty. They would cuss, they would slam doors, they would just, they would do the most. And yeah, I think this place, I think the only thing I would have to worry about is people wanting to be on antibiotics for viral things. Like the family that I had, they swore up and down that it was something bacterial. Oh, I just need some antibiotics. I'm like, no, because your signs and symptoms are not conclusive with bacterial infection. It's giving a viral infection. So let's do some viral workup and see what comes up positive. And you know, whatever comes up positive, that's what we're gonna treat for. And girl, long behold, COVID tests, all of 3 of them positive. I'm like, you see, it's not viral. I mean, it's not bacterial, it's viral. So day 1 was good. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go back. I did 1 telehealth. I need to do 2 more telehealth, which includes just refilling their meds. So it's not really a big deal. Everything's been going so smooth, and I've been seeing my patients, examining them. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So we'll see, y'all. Oh my gosh, because the other job that I'm going for, like, it's night shift, so you know, I don't really know. And then I was wearing my mask, so it I don't know, y'all. I can't see myself working nights. That's the thing. But I feel like I would get the experience that I really need. This is experience too. I'm not even gonna lie to you, baby. It's experience. Either way is not a bad thing. The only thing is this is 8 to 5. The other one is 7P to 7A, but you get 1 week on and 1 week off. So I'll be on 1 week, and then which then in my defense, I don't have to put in vacation days. I know which days which week that I'm off, and that's when I'm gonna take my vacation. So nobody have to tell me anything. I know when to come back to work, but it's just the night. And then again, it's 8 minutes away from my house, so it's not like I'm driving a far distance being sleepy. I don't know, y'all. I have a lot of thinking to do, but the new year brought in new things. I'm not setting any resolution goals. The only thing I really need to work on is working on my health. I'm gonna start back working out again, because you see I'm unboxing all my stuff, so all my workout gears, and drink my little protein shakes and stuff, and do what I gotta do to get this body right and looking right. You feel me? So yes, I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, y'all, first day is a wrap. They love me over there. They're like, we had to tell the big boss that, baby, you are the one. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm like, listen. So I went to the other interview because come to find out, and I kind of felt that because the way that she was rushing me to do my applications and stuff, I'm like, it's giving they really need somebody instead of really need somebody to fill in the places that the other MP that works there cannot fill. And I was right, because I was like, hey, you didn't set a schedule with me on days that you want me to come. And she's like, well, I want you to come tomorrow. And then she hits me with, because everything else is filled. I'm like, I kind of figured it, because the job is nice. I'm not even gonna lie. They don't get that bad. And she said that. She was like, we don't get, you know, acute people. And if we do, we send them out, which I would. But so I'm like, thank God I went to this interview, because this interview is actually a full-time position interview. So I'm like, I can juggle between. So for now, until I hear from this lady, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to work as a registered nurse and as an NP. So the days that she can give me that I could come to work, I will come to work. And the days that I don't have over here as an NP, I will fill it in as being an RN. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think all I really need to do, probably just work once a week as the NP, as an RN, because they pay me pretty good at this one. They pay me really good. So now that I know that I'm basically like a per diem, I'm going to ask her, like, I need more of a pay increase, because I thought it was going to be a full-time position. Because she told me, she was like, no, it's a full-time position. But I think the other girl or the other MP that they had is kind of in limbo with them, because she picks when she wants to come and when she doesn't want to come. So I think that's why she said, oh yeah, it'll be a full-time position, but it didn't come out to be like that. But it's okay though. I'm just grateful that I don't have to do my whole entire 12-hour shifts at a hospital, you know? So I'd rather work it like that. So that's the update, y'all. We have to wait till Friday to see what these people tell me. But I feel like I got it in the bag. So if I get this one in the bag, baby, I just have to say bye-bye to this one, because I'm going to tell them I'm looking for a full-time position. So even the girl who's my MA, she was like, but she's a registered nurse because they were taking out stitches and everything too. She was like, do you have a full-time position? I'm like, no, I was looking for a full-time position. She was like, I told her she needs to hire you full-time. You're so nice and so sweet. I was like, oh, no problem, thank you. So we'll see y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all in touch. Thank you for all of the comments and the support. I really appreciate the interactions. Like, I can't believe it's already been a year since I've been in YouTube world. I used to be a viewer and now I'm actually a doer. Yeah, it's crazy. So I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and you know, keep it going. I think y'all gonna enjoy the get ready with me. Tell me if you do. And we'll do more get ready with me's too also. All right, bye. So this is my makeshift office, y'all. I have not found the desk yet. So we're printing all of the paperwork for the new job that I got. I'm gonna flip y'all around. Wait 1 second. So yes, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is Valentina V. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So yes, out of all these turmoils, all of these going back and forth with all these interviews, mama finally landed a job, honey. I know y'all probably like, but you just got the job at urgent care. Yes, I did get the job at urgent care. But the lady, she kind of bamboozled me. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened with that. Should I download this? When I tell you it's a lot, oh yeah, I should, because I have to fill that out too. It's a lot of paperwork, like, oh my gosh. Oh, this one won't let me print. So this has 15 pages. So basically what happened was I went to work there Tuesday, of course. So I gave her all the paperwork so I could get paid for the day. And she was like, do you want to get paid contract, or do you want to? I'm like, no baby, take the taxes out. I'm not dealing with all of that for 2023 going into 2024 taxes. So that happened, and then sorry, I'm trying to print all this stuff out while I'm talking to y'all. So that happened. So towards the end, I was like, hey, can you tell me my schedule so I could be aware of what I have to get done, and I could prepare myself too for my appointments and stuff like that. She was like, well, when she said well, I was like, oh. She was like, well, we have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday covered. I was like, so I said, this is not a full-time position. She was like, it can be. It's just that. I'm like, so you really just needed help, basically. She was like, so long story short, I came back to work yesterday, and she stated to me, everybody loves you. You put in the proper notes in. I had somebody else like go through your notes, and they said that you're excellent at what you're doing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a girl who said that she was going to come full time, but she's been giving me the runaround. She kept on telling me that she's gonna quit her job. She never did. This would be your office right here. So she showed me my office, and in my mind, I'm like, baby, I just accepted another full-time job. Wait 1 second. Okay, let's see. Sorry if y'all look crooked, but yeah, so she was like, let me tell you the honest truth, because everybody loves you. This is what's going on. The girl kept on telling me that she was gonna quit her job and come here full time, and she never did. And every time I'm calling her, she's giving me like the runaround about her quitting her job. She's like, you know how people are. They love to say like they hate a job and they don't want it no more. And when it comes time to quitting it, they don't want to quit it because they feel like they're in limbo. But the whole staff is nice, sweet. They're very laid back. And she was like, right now it's really busy because we have all the snowbirds, like the Canadian people coming in, people from New York. But once they fly back around like March, April, we see at least like 15, 16 patients a day. I'm like, that's not bad. And even when I worked Tuesday and Wednesday, I seen like 20 patients. Yeah, 20 patients, but a lot of them were just upper respiratory or sinusitis infections that they had. So I'm like, it's really not that hard, you know, and everybody was sweet and kind. So that's what's going on. So she was like, if the opportunity comes for us to give you a full-time position, would you accept it? Well, lo and behold, I accepted this job, which I'll be a night NP at a hospital. So I'm like, I didn't tell her that because it's 7 days on and 7 days off. So on my days off, I'm like, maybe I could pick up a couple of days at urgent care and have my feet still like good in that position. So I'm like, that's what I'm trying to find, is like a little gig, because I'll be off for 7 days straight. I could pick up like 2 days here and there somewhere else. You feel me? So that's what's been going on. So your girl finally landed like a job, I guess I could say. Anywho, off to another subject for my ladies and my fellas. You know, I know October is breast cancer awareness month and everything like that, but I think breast cancer awareness should be every month. We have to check our breasts. I check my breasts every month. So Monday, which was January 1st, yeah, I was checking my breasts because I had just had my period, and it was like slowly, I think it was like 1 or 2 days before my period actually ended, and I was just like checking just to check, and I found a lump on my breast, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I know I'm not feeling what I felt, but I felt it and it hurt. So that was another thing, and it moved. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't think what it is. But mine's jaw. I do drink a lot of coffee. I do, and that's why I literally, I'm gonna get back to y'all. Okay, so I do drink a lot of coffee. I do drink a lot of teas too, and now I've been refraining from it. You know, for the past 3 months, I've been basically moving and doing a lot of stuff, so I wasn't really hydrating myself the way that I was supposed to hydrate myself. And then when I did decide to go back to hydrating myself, my cute little water bottle broke yet again. So I'm like, you know what? I need to buy me another water bottle that's not from this company, because it can't hold frozen ice. It pops. And it's plastic. I guess the plastic is too thin. So I went to my OBGYN doctor today. When I found it on Monday, I called and I was like, I found it Monday night. I called Tuesday morning and I was like, hey, I found a lump on my breast. Can I please be seen? I thought they were gonna see me like 2 weeks from now, but she was like, yeah, come in Thursday at 10:30. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So I went this morning. She was like, I haven't seen you like in 3 years. And I'm like, I guess they get a lot of clients. So I'm like, you remember I told you I was moving to Atlanta? She was like, oh yeah. And I said, yeah, I moved back. She's like, oh my gosh, how was it? I'm like, it was good. It was a good little experience, but I decided to move back home and renovate my house, blase. So she felt it and she was like, oh yeah, you do have a lump, but she's like, because it's very tender to touch, I think you have a cyst, or because she was like, it feels like it's underneath the skin. It's not really deep in. And then, you know, did this thing get stuck? Oh my gosh. Y'all, I can't do 2 things at once. Wait, one more time. It's me trying to do 2 things at once for me. That's just instructions anyway, so I'm not really concerned about that. Damn, it's a lot of instructions. Anywho, so she was like, yeah, I think it's more so a cyst. So The only thing I have to do, she put me on Keflex antibiotics. She's like, I want you to get an ultrasound. So I called to find other places to do the ultrasound at. So I'm gonna get the ultrasound done like in 2 more weeks. But she was like, it's not what you think it is. I was like, I don't think it was that neither. But I know that I drink a lot of coffee too. She's like, yeah, I would tell you, you know, stop drinking the coffee from now on. And I have. I drastically, I only had like a venti iced coffee with something else in it. Probably like 2 weeks ago, I was drinking it. And that was because I worked 3 days in a row. So I was like, I know I'm gonna be a little bit tired. So I was like, let me get something just to perk me up a little bit. So yeah, from here on out, I'm gonna be drinking some water, honey. I'm detoxing. Like, yeah, I'm trying not to go that route. I'm like, man, right at 35. Like, so ladies, please, 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 yet again, please check your breasts. Like, finding it, and I know it's a little scary because I was scared. I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm a nurse practitioner, and I was terrified. I'm like, oh my gosh. But sooner the better, just to know. And sometimes it could be benign, but the quicker that you jump on it, the better the results will be in the long run, instead of, oh, it's just a lump, I'ma just let it be, it's gonna go away. And it doesn't go away, and then it gets worse than what it was when you first found out about it. And the other thing that was like a little bit different in it too, it was really big compared to how I felt it on Monday, and today is Thursday. It got really like really small. But even when she was feeling it, she saw the grimace on my face, and she was like, oh, it hurts a lot, right? I'm like, yes. I'm like, what you're doing right now, I'm trying to bear it because I know that you have to examine me, but it really, really hurts. So she was like, the ultrasound would determine if I need to get it drained, like an IND. So I'm like, okay. And it wasn't any dippling, like there was no dip into my skin. There was no, it's like significant little stuff that shows with breast cancer of the breast. One breast might be bigger than the other. Y'all remember I told y'all I had my breast done in 2017. Yeah, 2017. I gained significant amount of weight. They weighed me today, and baby, I was like, oh, I need to go to the gym. I'm 184. I'm like, I don't feel it, but I feel it in my clothes, because a lot of my clothes, like I was saying, I bought my Skims, and I was like, damn, I think I need to buy a large in Skims. And I used to wear mediums in Skims. So yeah. So I'm here to tell y'all, like, please check your breasts. Please, 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 please. If you don't do it for me, do it for your family, do it for your loved ones. If you have kids, like, do it for them. Don't push it off. Don't say, oh, it's nothing, like, it's just a little bump, it's gonna go away. No, I'm a type of person, baby, if I cough twice and my first cough don't sound like my second cough, I'm running to the doctors. Even like my friends, they'll tell you that. My friends, everybody else will tell you, like, V, don't play that. The moment she feels something or say something don't seem right, she's off to the doctors. So that was it so far for today, for Thursday. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of stuff. I'm just filling out all this paperwork and making sure that it gets faxed to them so they can start this process of credentialing, so I could start working. And I think that's it, y'all. So stay tuned. And give me feedbacks. You know, I really like the feedbacks. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit and rearrange a couple of things. There's still some boxes in the garage that needs to be sorted out through and know where they need to go. I'm so over moving. It's ridiculous at this point. So yeah, stay tuned. Bye.